Region Capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From GBN, this is Network News for Tuesday, December 5, 2023. In the headlines, all government employees to receive ex gratia payment of 25% of their monthly salaries. Former Finance Minister Anthony Boson applauds government salary surge for MPs. $23.2 million of outstanding taxes collected under government's one-year amnesty. A new political party is in the making, and its leader is promising to bring change and hope to the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Also in the news regionally, Venezuela claims large support for annexing oil-rich Guyana territory. Internationally, British Home Secretary James Cleverly visits Rwanda to sign new asylum treaty. Plus, in the sports news, Cedric Marquez to lead Grenada's table tennis team in OECS Championships. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kenroy Baptiste to bring you the details right after this.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. All government workers are to receive a 25% bonus this month. This is one of 3 topics to be addressed at a press conference on Wednesday morning with Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall, along with Attorney General and Minister for Legal Affairs and Consumer Affairs, Senator Claudette Joseph. The press conference will also cover the intended introduction of a performance-based appraisal system in 2025 to guide any future bonus or honorarium payments to government workers, and the new minimum wage order to take effect on January 1, 2024. The press conference will be broadcast live on GIS as well as GBN TV and the Facebook page of GBN Grenada Broadcasting Network from 10 in the morning. Concerns loom over government's capacity to finance its ambitious $1.6 billion budget for 2024. This after Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall presented what he termed a fully financed budget in Parliament on Monday. Nisha Paul reports.
We are not operating in a vacuum. Our economy is linked to the regional economies and to the global economies. And therefore, we have to look at factors out there that can impact negatively on our ability to raise the resources to finance the budget. I am not satisfied that the minister gave us enough information to allay any doubts that we may have as to the veracity of the data provided and the ability to finance the current and capital expenditure.
Former Finance Minister Anthony Boatswain. The government anticipates financing its 2024 capital budget by grants of $104.6 million, loans of $56.5 million, and local revenues of $258.4 million. The main source of external financing is the Green Climate Fund, GCF, which accounts for 29.9% of the total external financing. Boatswain, who is an economist by profession, is also concerned about what he described as the government's heavy reliance on citizenship by investment, CBI revenue, to meet its current and capital obligations.
The question is, how confident, how solid is this CBI in terms of future revenue? Can we rely on CBI as we did before, with all the developments taking place out there? We know what happened to offshore banking. We know what happened to the banana industry when the major powers decided to intervene based on their own self-interest. The question is, do we have a contingency if we do not realize the kind of revenue that we would like to raise from the CBI?
However, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Mike Sylvester, chimed in expressing confidence in the macroeconomic context of the budget and government's ability to collect revenue in the new year.
I think the context is solid. We have looked at what's happening internationally. We have also looked at what's happening domestically. The assumptions that we've used with respect to revenues and revenues in particular, I think they are very solid, and that has been in fact, if you look at last year, this year in particular, the projection, the outlook as fast as the projections. We faced a similar challenge that we had this year in terms of the escalating conflict in the Middle East, in terms of the spillover from the pandemic and so on. And even some of the same threats that you're talking about with respect to the CBI, I mean, those have existed back then and will continue to exist, of course. So the budget, while it recognizes that the outlook is positive, it also flags those risks.
The two shared their views when they appeared as guests on Monday's Beyond the Headlines program. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Meanwhile, the former finance minister under the Keith Mitchell-led administration is applauding government's salary surge for members of parliament. Here's another Nisha Paul report.
Anthony Boatswain, who bowed out of frontline politics just before the June 2022 general elections after more than 20 years of service, expressed his support during an appearance on Monday's Beyond the Headlines program with host Colin Dow.
I mean, I've been in government service over 40 years, and as a minister and MP for 20 years. And we had a situation where an MP, someone elected by the people to represent them, was receiving only $1,200 per month. How can you represent your people with such resources? I am happy to see that there is a move to ensure that MPs are better paid, because by so doing, I think Grenada will be coming online with the other OECS countries and CARICOM countries with regards to how they treat their members of parliament.
Boatswain, who previously served as an MP for the now opposition New National Party, emphasized the potential positive impact of increased salaries, suggesting that it could attract higher quality individuals to the public arena.
Because as it stands right now, Colin, there are a number of qualified people out there who may want to enter politics, but when they look at the remuneration of politicians, they say no way. And therefore, I believe that this government has made a fantastic move. I want to commend the minister, or the Prime Minister, for the bold step taken to make that change, which should have been made many years ago.
The government is proposing a $5,000 monthly salary for elected members of parliament and $3,500 for senators serving in the upper house. Elected members of parliament currently receive a monthly salary of $1,474, while senators currently receive $852 per month. In addition to the salary increase, each elected MP will receive a constituency budget of $120,000 per year to take care of the needs of their respective constituencies. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell does not oppose the proposed salary increases for members of parliament, but he takes issue with the process employed by the ruling administration to make the adjustments.
I always said, without referring exactly, I told the government side, and I've said it over and over, that when you're dealing with something, the taxpayers' money is not our money. And we have no right to sit and decide for ourselves what salary increases we should take.
The opposition leader chimed in on the matter, saying an independent commission was appointed to deal with the issue under his leadership.
In fact, the last one was headed by Henry Joseph, who's a well-known supporter of the National Democratic Congress. Him and independent people, there were not one member of the commission who weren't even known to have any close association with the New National Party. So that is one fundamental mistake, without going into the specific numbers, which I'll do on Thursday.
Well, the debate on the budget will be an opportunity for members of parliament to discuss and deliberate on the proposed expenditure plans for the upcoming year. However, the first day of the budget debate falls on the same day as the funeral of former MP and government minister Adrian Mitchell. Beverly Telesford has this report.
The debate on the $1.6 billion 2024 budget will commence on Thursday, but it is expected to end early. This adjustment has been made to accommodate the state funeral of former sports minister Adrian Spaceman Mitchell.
That the sitting on Thursday, the 7th, will be a brief one. We just stood in respect of the late MP Adrian Mitchell, and we're hoping to be able to close Thursday sitting by 12, so members will have the time to go up to Riverside to be part of this funeral service. I am informed that the Honorable Prime Minister has to pay tribute there, and I'm sure there are others, members of Parliament, who would have to be there.
Speaker of the Lower House, Leo Keto. On Monday, Parliament observed 1 minute of silence by request of Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell to pay respect to Adrian Mitchell for his service to country. The former Member of Parliament for St. Patrick East passed away at the General Hospital on November 12th at the age of 71. Opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell expressed the view that the budget debate should not be held on Thursday and stated his readiness to respond sooner.
Unfortunately, I think we should have honored Adrian's passing and his contribution by not having any session on Thursday. I think it's a mistake. A minute of silence, yes, was done, but I think it would have been more appropriate not to have anything. I think we should have had, and I was prepared to respond on Wednesday. Because I really believe Thursday should have been showing our respect to a member who has made tremendous contribution to the Parliament, to the country as a minister. And he was acting Prime Minister in that period of 1995 to 1999 for a while. So I thought it was unfortunate that we're going back to Parliament on Thursday. And for me, that has been asked by the family to do a special tribute. It's not the best frame of mind for me.
Throughout his political career, Adrian Mitchell served under the Keith Mitchell-led government for 11 years. He was a dedicated public servant, known for his commitment to the development of sports in the country. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Coming up in Network News, a new political party is in the making, and its leader is promising to bring change and hope to the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. We'll be right back.
Christmas magical with 100% financing, no payment for 3 months, win cash prizes, and so much more.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
When you want to know what medicine is best for you,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want to get the most affordable medical supplies,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want medicine delivered to your home,
check Atlantic Health.
That's right. All your answers are as close as Atlantic Health Pharmacy, your community pharmacy. And guess what? We offer 24-hour delivery service with free delivery in St. George's. Just call us. Our physical store is located in Parade, St. Paul's, opposite Anvil Supermarket. Open on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on weekends from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We offer a wide range of prescription medicines, herbal supplements, and medical supplies like vitamins, nebulizers, first aid kits, and scrubs. A pharmacist and doctor are always available to answer any questions you may have. Visit us or call 415-5660 and speak with our experienced team today. Atlantic Health Pharmacy, around the corner, ahead of the curve.
Your new Grenlec bill is even easier to read and still has all the valuable information you need to track and manage your usage.
Hey Mom, okay, your friendly tech support is here. So you got the new Grenlec bill? Let's take a look. The new bill makes it even easier to see your bill total, the due date, and much more. And take a closer look. It actually is a lot easier to understand. Let me show you. You can still see exactly what the charges are for, but in a great new format, it even shows how the cost of generating and delivering the electricity to you is calculated using your actual usage. And Mom, let Lucy know she can check out Grenlec's new Understanding Your Bill video. Anyway, look who says hi, and see you soon.
Your new Grenlec bill, easier to understand and easier to track your usage.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Make your home merry and bright with Island Style's massive Christmas sale. Our wide range of porcelain and ceramic tile are on sale up to 50% off. And that's not all. Save up to 15% off bathroom with bundle and save. The more you buy, the more you save on gorgeous bathroom vanities, basins, faucets, mirrors, showers, drains, toilets, and more. Plus, contractors and tilers are in for a treat with special discounts on tiling tools and accessories. Sale on now at our showroom on Monroe Road in Grandland or call 439-TILE. It's time to deck the halls, deck the walls, or even deck the deck with huge Christmas savings on tiles and bathrooms only at Island Style. Grenada, as we celebrate 150 years of independence. Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso. One stage. One show. Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ play Peter Humphrey, she raised her hand and she tell me, Becky, no place sweeter than home.
Okay, Grenada, we are down to the grand finale in the final Grenada Shifts Health and Wellness Walk for 2023. This is no ordinary health walk, yet it's time to shake the streets of St. George for one last time with our walking friends from across the Spice Isle on Sunday, December 10th, 2023 in the nation's capital. The walk will be preceded by a health and wellness fair at Camahorn Park in Grand Anse from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and will include a wide variety of services. Then from 4 p.m. the walk leaves the ministerial complex, heading along the Kirani James Boulevard onto the Grand Anse Main Road and ends at Camahorn Park in Grand Anse. All powered by Waggy Sound System. So pick up your telephone and call the St. George's Health Center or Grand Anse Medical Station to register for your t-shirts and headbands now. Just call 444-4250 or 440-3371 extension 41901 or register with us via our Facebook page.
Megaforce Promotions.
This is the U.S. Secret Service. We have the ex-president on the line.
Hey, Waggy T, what's up? I'm doing great, Mr. President.
Please call me Barack. Super Sunday sounds like it's going to be massive. Just want to say it's a wonderful thing you're doing for the people of Grenada. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Get ready for the biggest bingo event of the year as Megaforce Promotions presents its signature event, Super Sunday! Super Sunday Mega Bingo! Sunday, December 17th from 5 p.m. at the National Stadium. And this year you can win. Wait for it. $140,000 in cash. We're talking cash only. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two. Free buses island-wide. Plus 50 bingo fans will get their Christmas packages. This will be the event of the year.
You gotta be mad to miss this.
Sunday, December 17th. Get ready for Super Sunday Mega Bingo.
Merry Christmas.
From the management and staff of Megaforce Promotions.
Michelle, pack your bags. We're going to Grenada.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building
or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back here at Television Center. Once there are no unforeseen circumstances, government says it plans to open the doors of a new marketing and national importing board. Rena Thomas reports.
June 2024 is a new date set by the National Democratic Congress-led government for the full operation of the new Marketing and National Importing Board. The state-owned entity folded in June of this year after financial woes resulted in millions of dollars in debt. Minister for Finance Dennis Conwell's budget speech on Monday outlines government's progress made so far to reform MNIB.
Mr. Speaker, the reform of the MNIB is progressing reasonably well. As I speak, the following has been realized. The successful refinancing of approximately $5 million of MNIB debt on more favorable terms and conditions, realizing hundreds of thousands of dollars in savings to taxpayers. The settlement of claims to MNIB by third-party creditors, including farmers and agro-processors, to the tune of $2 million. The settlement of all claims to MNIB staff, including NIS and pension contribution. The receipt of the first draft of the framework for the establishment of a new private sector-led entity.
Minister Cornwall explained that his administration inherited an MNIB that was on the verge of bankruptcy as they were unable to pay workers' salary and pay farmers for their produce, while creditors were not being serviced on a timely basis. The finance minister said his government has taken decisive measures that will not only address short-term challenges of the MNIB.
MNIB could not pay its staff their salaries. They were taking farmers' goods and not paying for them. What a shame. Contributions to the NIS staff pension and other creditors were not being met on a timely basis. The bank had served notice to foreclose the Park House property located at River Road. Mr. Speaker, this is what the former administration left in its wake. A bankrupt, failed organization, not even meeting its basic mandate. There are those who would like to play political football with the MNIB and many other important matters. But it is not the policy of this government to preside over failure. We have taken a decisive action to not only address the short-term challenges of MNIB, but also to address the longer-term challenges of transportation, marketing, and exportation of our agricultural and agro-processed product. After widespread consultation, we have made the prudent decision to transition out of MNIB into a largely private sector-led entity. The reform of MNIB was the best option.
Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Government has unveiled ambitious plans for cannabis legalization in the first quarter of 2024. Beverly Telesford has the details.
During the first quarter of next year, government plans to introduce new legislation toward the decriminalization and legalization of cannabis. Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall made the announcement during his inaugural budget presentation on Monday.
We remain firmly committed to diversify our economic base and in finding new modes of economic growth and transformation. In this regard, we are moving ahead with our plans to legalize and decriminalize cannabis to support the exploitation of the plant for medicinal purposes. New legislation to advance this agenda is expected to come on stream during the first quarter of 2024.
Elder Bongo Starai of the Rastafari Organization for Centralization, which has long advocated for the decriminalization and legalization of marijuana, welcomed the announcement.
Yeah, and I give no thanks for the government standing up to the promise to INA, because Even before the Prime Minister himself now was not Prime Minister before, he passed through the house, the tabernacle in St. Patrick, and told us that he's going to legalize marijuana and stuff like that. So now hearing that from them now, you know what I mean? It's a great strength for ANI and a great strength because many of ANI suffer, many of ANI die and still suffering, and you know our economy as Rastafari being retired, you know what I mean? And so ANI gives enough thanks. We've been suffering.
Our news team took to the streets of St. George's to find out from the public their thoughts on this new announcement.
Yeah, legalize it, but the only thing about the marijuana legalizing that I know, you go have a lot of crime because you go plant it and man go want to plant and they go and thief and man go kill man. But legalize it. What is that? It's not a man-made thing. It's the Almighty Allah thing. He created for a purpose.
I don't really know. All I know is smoke marijuana when I finish work. I don't sell marijuana. So I don't really know. I smoke marijuana all the time since I smoking marijuana. I don't care if they legalize it or not. I'm a farmer. I'm 66 years of age. If they want to come and lock me up for a little marijuana tree, they could come. I don't have nothing to hide. I don't be in the street selling marijuana. I don't be in the street smoking marijuana. I smoke marijuana in my house. I neutral. I have no take on it. I can't say because I don't know what it will cause. The amount of lives that go down in the drain over marijuana and marijuana money and them kind of a thing. It ain't supposed to be like that. Marijuana is supposed to be a spiritual thing. It ain't supposed to be no commercial thing. Everybody's supposed to grow their own joint.
I think they should ban that marijuana in terms of, I'm a church-going person, and I think that this destroying the young youths in particularly, and I think that they should ban that because it's not good for our mankind health. Even the youths, digging up the system, and I think that they should go for God. Try to big up God and try to go and to do things for God instead of marijuana.
Over the weekend, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell spurred much debate on social media when he shared a thought-provoking photograph holding a cannabis plant. The photo was captioned, quote, "We are steadfast in our dedication to broaden our economic foundation and explore innovative avenues for growth and development. Consequently, we are progressing with initiatives to legalize and decriminalize the cannabis industry, unlocking its medicinal potential," end quote. The Mitchell administration, which came to power in June last year on a promise to legalize marijuana, had confirmed that legalization will be for medical use only. Prime Minister Mitchell said the intention is for a regulated system where law enforcement is not arresting and charging people for the personal use of cannabis. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
It's time to take a look at the level of creativity on display through the GBN eyesore lens. Stay with us.
A good eye captures all. GBN eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
A burst of creativity in tonight's GBN eyesore. It was anything but a bag day at the Grand Dance Academy last Friday. Grade 3 student Samaya Lawrence showed off her bag, made from 2 combined Glenelg bottles, carrying her exercise book, pencils, and purse. She decided to keep the bottled water company's name as she aspires to be an ambassador for them one day. We thank Samaya for that innovative submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
This is Network News, live from the Grenadian capital, Motorcom. Stay close.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Cheers to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
This Christmas, the digital version of the EC dollar wants you to feel the magic of Dcash. We're giving you a chance to win weekly prizes valued at $250 Dcash or the grand prize of $5,000 Dcash. To enter, download the Dcash app and activate a wallet or pay for goods and services or send money using Dcash. It's Christmas and we want you to feel the magic of Dcash with every transaction. Visit our social media pages for more information. 4th November 2023 to 4th January 2024.
I could do with a vacation, boy.
This Christmas, Digicel is here to make your Christmas wishes come true. With our Wishmas promotion, giving you more of what you want and what truly matters to you. So, what are you wishing for?
I want real money.
A PS5! So what are you waiting for? Switch, activate, pay your bill, sign up, and share your wishes with us at digicelgrenada.com.
Santa, all I want for Christmas is a brand new iPhone.
Our holiday elves are working tirelessly to bring your wishes to life.
Could do that new kitchen now, boy.
Make this Christmas truly unforgettable with Digicel. Win weekly shopping sprees as we sprinkle more joy and happiness in your life. Merry Christmas from Digicel, where wishes come true.
Why wish upon a star? Bank is better by far.
This Christmas, make all your wishes come true with Co-op Bank. Get 100% financing on new vehicles and up to $50,000 cash with discounted rates. No security required. Drive out in style. Make those home renovations. Treat your family and friends and get everything on your Christmas list this year. Apply today and you can be one of 5 lucky customers to win a shopping spree. Or how about some extra fuel for that new ride? And that's not all. Use our electronic banking channels to do transactions and win big. Have it all as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
With ever-rising energy costs, Southern Electrical can provide you with affordable, complete solar systems for your home or business. Reduce your utility bill to zero. Have power independence. Go green by harnessing the free energy that sunlight provides in our warm, sunny, tropical climate. We supply off-grid solar systems which are great for remote areas without utility power, as well as grid-tied and hybrid systems. We can customize your system to your needs, ranging from 1.5 kilowatts to 1 megawatt systems. Start saving today so that you can have extra money to go on family vacations, do home renovations, or further invest in renewable energy to generate electricity for income.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada STT, George's. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2x balls from the multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2x drop promotion.
Yay!
And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add multi-X to your playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2x Dropped promotion. This promotion is extended to Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Introducing the EC $2 commemorative note.
In celebration of the ECCB's 40th anniversary, the $2 note is elegantly marked with ruby red highlights. A closer look at the note will reveal an aquatic design which depicts our region's rich marine life. The window of the note provides a glimpse of our fauna, delicately captured in the aqua blue tinted holographic foil. The EC $2 note also features the latest in currency security and innovation. It celebrates our heritage as it showcases one of our region's legends. The EC $2 note will be available at commercial banks throughout the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union from 6 December, and you can use it to conduct your normal business. The EC $2 commemorative note, security, innovation, and celebration.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Network News, welcome back. A new political party is in the making, and its leader is promising to bring hope and change to the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. Here's the report.
Carol Alexander Jones is a native from the sister island of Carriacou, residing in the United States. She is a registered nurse by profession and owner of 2 businesses in Carriacou. The name of her party is Change Hope for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, CHGCP, with the symbol the dove, which signifies love, peace, and unity, and the party's color is royal blue. Speaking to GBN's news desk in an exclusive interview Tuesday, Alexander Jones said, having taken a look at the political landscape in Grenada and the state of the health sector and infrastructure in the country, she is of the opinion that much more needs to be done, and she can make the difference.
In time in Grenada over the last few years, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, I should say, and I saw the lack of many things that I feel we should be more up to date with. For instance, the healthcare system. For another instance, infrastructure. So, and basically I looked at the government, the previous government, and I'm like, well, what are you doing for 25 years, almost 25 years? What have you done? The new government is in. I know they don't have much time, but I don't know if they can do it. So I feel that Grenada, our Grenadian people need someone who is competent enough and has that drive to build our country and move it to the next level that it needs to be.
At the moment, Alexander Jones operates a one-person party. She believes now is the opportune time to make herself known to the people of Grenada.
Well, first of all, Grenada has never had a female prime minister, right? And I believe that a female prime minister would make a big difference in leading. And someone like me, who by profession, from the time I was 22 years old, I've been a nurse, a registered nurse. And, I've been caring for people. And I guess this is where I get the compassion for our people, to move our people to higher heights, higher level.
Alexander Jones says joining another political party was not an option she considered. Here's why.
Oh, because I could have, I could have went that route, but for me, in my opinion, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing for our people and our country. So why would I go join them? Just to spin top in mud? No. I want a fresh start. I want to build up Grenada to a more, higher standard than it is right now. This is my focus, this is my drive. And once elected as Prime Minister of Grenada, Carriacou, Peace Martinique, I shall make it happen. It shall, my vision shall come to fruition.
The party will be launched at 2 locations, giving all Grenadians an opportunity to interact with the political leader while at the same time be entertained. The first launch will take place in Carriacou on February 9th and the other on the mainland on February 17th, 2024. Christina John, GBN News.
Today, the Office of the Integrity Commission presented prizes to the 12 winners of its painting competition. This comes as the Commission continues to celebrate International Anti-Corruption Day 2023, which will be recognized on December 9. Renaped Thomas attended the prize-giving ceremony.
12 students from 6 schools across the island, including the Sister Isle, are the winners of the 2023 Integrity Commission Art Competition hosted under the theme United in the Fight Against Corruption. The 12 winners were the best of 20 submissions from students in 9 primary and secondary schools throughout the state of Grenada. Chairperson of the Integrity Commission, Ms. Gillian Bristol, in her statement to the students reminds them of the importance of the Integrity Commission.
Bigger than your friends, bigger than your family, it's the whole nation. This is a message that we in the Integrity Commission are trying to ensure that the people who work for us, for the whole nation, do not forget. We have been asked by the government, as under the law, because everything has to be by the law, right? We have to be law-abiding, to ensure integrity in the public sector. To ensure integrity is always there: ethical conduct, honesty, decency, uprightness, just doing the right thing every day when they work in the government.
Preventing corruption, promoting transparency, and strengthening institutions are crucial. Some of the goals targeted in the Sustainable Development Goal 2030. States, government officials, civil servants, law enforcement officers, media representatives, the private sector, civil society, the public, and the youth alike all have a role to play in uniting the world against corruption. Dr. Dawn Walker, head of compliance at the Integrity Commission, spoke of the students' role when it comes to anti-corruption in Grenada.
Simply put, you are the future professionals. You will be the country's custodians. You will be the leaders of this country. So the values like honesty and hard work you learn about and live every day. The good conduct you exhibit with your family and friends, the respect you show to everyone you meet. These you will need to be the best citizens of Grenada that you can be now and in the future.
Dr. Walker said the winning pieces will be displayed in various business places throughout the country.
The winning pieces were photographed and enlarged and are being displayed at businesses and in public spaces where they can be seen by thousands of Grenadians and visitors to our country. These displays made possible by Bryden and Miners, will also be rotated on display in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. All the works of art will also be published in a special edition of a 2024 calendar of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. 12 winners of the Integrity Commission's International Anti-Corruption Day Art Competition to receive a certificate of participation, their $300 prize, and a special gift.
The winners of the art competition received a certificate of participation and $300 in cash. Renepe Thomas, GBN News.
Sports News is next.
Make this season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. Get all you need with a cash loan of up to $20,000 and pay nothing for 90 days. That's right, you pay nothing until 2024. Plus, you can enter to win up to $20,000 in the Ready Cash Mega Money Roadshow. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply online at shopquartz.com or visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash store and make the season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Make your home merry and bright with Island Style's massive Christmas sale. Our wide range of porcelain and ceramic tile are on sale up to 50% off. And that's not all. Save up to 15% off bathroom with bundle and save. The more you buy, the more you save on gorgeous bathroom vanities, basins, faucets, mirrors, showers, drains, toilets, and more. Plus, contractors and tilers are in for a treat with special discounts on tiling tools and accessories. Sale on now at our showroom on Monrouge Road in Grandad or call 439-TILE. It's time to deck the halls, deck the walls, or even deck the deck with huge Christmas savings on tiles and bathrooms only at Island Style.
Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies have catered for all the early shoppers. So, start your Christmas shopping now and avoid the rush. Visit Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies for your gift sets, toys for the children, hair care and body care products, along with your prescription and over-the-counter medication. Shop early and avoid the Christmas rush at Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies, Central Depredin Street, Guab, the corner of Victoria and Jubilee Street, Grenville, and Wall Street, Grandans.
Morris Community Development Organization invites you to a West Indian breakfast this Sunday from 6 a.m. until 11 a.m. at the Mount Morris Community Center and Recreation Ground. Come enjoy locally made roast and fried bakes, fried cuckoo, saltfish sauce, Bigfoot sauce, fried jacks, smoked herring, blood pudding, provision, horse salad, and more. And to quench your thirst, you have a choice between our local cocoa tea, herbal teas, coffee, fresh fruit juices, or Mobi. Breakfast costs only $25. While you socialize, the kids can be entertained in our Bumston Castle or at our community playground. Featuring the Clark's Coat Caress Band, Parang artists, and a Christmas raffle, along with our in-house DJ Slick and a solid bar. Sponsors: Clark's Coat, Bryden's, Duty Free Caribbean, Hubbard's, Grenada Maritime Training Center, Grand Graphics, Dynamic Realty, and Power 95 FM. West Indian breakfast this Sunday at the Mount Morris Community Center and Recreation Ground. Don't you miss it. Don't you miss it. Don't you.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Introducing the EC$2 commemorative note.
In celebration of the ECCB's 40th anniversary, the $2 note is elegantly marked with ruby red highlights. A closer look at the note will reveal an aquatic design which depicts our region's rich marine life. The window of the note provides a glimpse of our fauna, delicately captured in the aqua blue tinted holographic foil. The EC $2 note also features the latest in currency security and innovation. It celebrates our heritage as it showcases one of our region's legends. The EC $2 note will be available at commercial banks throughout the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union from 6 December, and you can use it to conduct your normal business. The EC $2 commemorative note, security, innovation, and celebration.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the tri-island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Baptiste, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Petit Matin Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Grenada. We get set for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. 3 days of song, drums, music, and everything else that defines us as a people. December 8th to the 10th, 3 days of fun-filled activities such as bus terminal. Day 1, December 8th, opening ceremony, flambeau march, and a host of cultural items. Day 2, Saturday the 9th, it's all day. Breakfast from 6 a.m., beach activities, traditional mass, music night, featuring some of the Caribbean's legend, Lord Nelson, along with Pink Panther,
you know they misprint me,
Boise, Woodsman Kelly, Lady Cindy, and more. Day 3, Sunday, December 10th, Folk Night, as we welcome La Catco Dance Company from Jamaica, traditional drumming, school folk choir, folk dancing, and embedded into the Camahorn Folk Festival on Saturday and Sunday. To buy local expo, organized by the Ministry of Trade. So grab your friends, the entire family, and head on to the Sutter's Bus Terminal for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. Brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, and Culture. Okay, Grenada, we are down to the grand finale in the final Grenada Chefs Health and Wellness Walk for 2023. This is no ordinary health walk, yet it's time to shake the streets of St. George for one last time with our walking friends from across the Spice Isle on Sunday, December 10th, 2023 in the nation's capital. The walk will be preceded by a health and wellness fair at Camahorn Park in Grand Anse from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and will include a wide variety of services. Then from 4 p.m. the walk leaves the ministerial complex, heading along the Kirani James Boulevard onto the Grand Anse Main Road and ends at Camahorn Park in Grand Anse. All powered by Waggy Sound System. So pick up your telephone and call the St. George's Health Center or Grand Anse Medical Station to register for your t-shirts and headbands now. Just call 444-4250 or 440-3371 extension 41901 or register with us via our Facebook page.
Sporting fans, good evening. Grenada will be represented at the revived OECS Table Tennis Championships in Dominica on December 15, 16, and 17. The event, which was last staged more than a decade ago, will bring together the top male and female players from the sub-region for 3 days of competition featuring men's and women's team competitions and individual events. Leading the Grenada men's team is under-20 champion Cedric Marquez. The 17-year-old is one of the most promising players in local table tennis, having dominated the under-20 competitions in the last 2 seasons and featured prominently among the senior men's players. Also included in the team is under-15 champion Quanell Walker, under-16 player Dwayne Newland, and 17-year-old Vijay Valsin. The women's team is led by national singles champion and Ministry of Sports coach Rose Newland and includes Amanda John and Anique Bonaparte. The team is managed by Gillian Romaine. We can tell you too, 6 of the 8 members of the team are from secondary schools in the parish of St. John. The Grenada Table Tennis Association is confident that its young players who have invested much time in pre-tournament training will give a good account of themselves and use the opportunity to further develop their competitive game. Senior players and coaches Anthony Benjamin and Jason Stanislaus facilitated the training of the men's team, while Coach Rose Newland trained the women. We can tell you too, in the remaining days prior to the departure for the OECS Championships, former Barbados national player Dr. Shannon Dublin will assist the players with their preparations. The Grenada Table Tennis Association says it is grateful to the Ministry of Sports for its support of Grenada's participation in the revived OECS tournament. Right, this story to report. Grenada's high jumper Nishan Pear has been named the first East Coast Conference Indoor Field Athlete of the Week of the 2023-2024 season for its performance at the Fast Track season opener on Friday. The Holy Family University junior athlete picked up where he left off last year when he received the same honor 3 times. Pear, who is a past student of the St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary School, cleared the second highest height in all of Division II over the weekend, an NCAA provisional 2.14 meters, to win the high jump ahead of 17 other competitors. There he is. He also placed 5th out of 48 in the long jump with a collegiate personal record of 7.09 meters. This one, after years of waiting, the people of St. Lucia will have a national aquatic center. You see, the OECS Women Administrators joined Kenson Casimir, Minister for Youth Development and Sports in St. Lucia, to visit the proposed site for the National Aquatic Center, where work is underway to clear the site at Beauséjour Grosile.
Very excited about the commencement of this project, and of course I will be on the contractors back to ensure the completion of this project. We've been given a time frame of, let's say, between 12 and 18 months to get this done. I would prefer it done as soon as possible. This project since 1987 has been promised to the people of St. Lucia, and I think there is no better time than now to give the Swimming Association, the Aquatic Federation, a 50-meter pool, swimming, 25-meter practice surface warm-up pool, and all the other programs that are necessary to push swimming to where it belongs.
The St. Lucian Sports Minister said while some swimming programs exist, there is still room for development.
Swimming, in terms of programming, is going to come under some heavy pressure in terms of the Aquatics Federation to put the programs together. I'm very aware that a number of programs exist, but we need something comprehensive for the total development of swimming in St. Lucia.
He said he's committed to decentralizing all sporting activities.
I think what we've continued to say is the need for a decentralization of all our sporting activities. Some years ago, there was a space earmarked for a 25-meter pool in the south of the island, and that is another thing that we're going to visit and see as soon as possible if we can find the financing to establish so that we can have swimming develop in the south as well. I think St. Lucia needs to come to a point where everybody by the age of 15 is part of a swimming program, that they have the basics of swimming, and as a matter of fact, they can swim. We need a comprehensive Learn to Swim program. We have different pop-ups if you go to the communities of Ansery Canneries, in Grosley, some of the communities Learn to Swim programs, but we need every secondary school to be part of it, and the establishment of this pool will definitely give time spans for secondary schools, not just have competitions, but to use the facility to develop swimming.
Wonderful. All right, so St. Lucia's National Aquatic Center is estimated to cost $12 million. Sports news for now. Trinidad and Tobago cannot hide behind its emissions. The message from TNT's delegates, as the Minister for Planning and Development, as well as TNT's lead negotiator on climate change, were called to account for the country's emission at the United Nations Climate Change Conference on Monday. More in this report.
As part of the global fight against climate change, Trinidad and Tobago is called to account for its own carbon emissions on Monday at COP28. But more than being scrutinized, it also offered Minister of Planning and Development, Penelope Beckles, an opportunity to show what progress is being made.
Our state-funded compressed natural gas program in the transportation sector is already contributing to significant greenhouse gas reductions, and we are already in the process of electrifying the public bus system.
TNT's lead climate negotiator, Kishan Kumar Singh, outlined a knowledge management system which allows carbon-emitting sectors in this country to give data to the EMA on a voluntary basis.
After that is done, the data is then aggregated according to sector and submitted into a registry that will be open to the public once this system is enshrined into the legal framework.
He would go further in saying climate resilience is being adopted in different sectors of society.
Climate risks are now going to be integrated into each sectoral planning strategies, and we hope over time that those risks would be minimized through building resiliency in each sector, whether it's health, agriculture, infrastructure, and so on. So it's a true integration of climate change into the national development process.
Progress itself to net zero may be slow, but TNT isn't lagging too far behind the rest of the world. Ryan Baichu, CNC3 News, Dubai.
All right, this story to report. Officials in Caracas have said more than half of eligible Venezuelan voters have taken part in a referendum that yielded overwhelming support for laying claim to an oil-rich border region administered by neighboring Guyana. Al Jazeera report from Bogota.
A day after Venezuela's authorities said voters had overwhelmingly approved the takeover of an oil-rich region in neighboring Guyana, a victorious President Nicolás Maduro vowed to abide by the will of the people and attacked those, he said, were trying to undermine the results.
To the right-wingers who support ExxonMobil, the financed right wing that supports the rights of Guyana and not those of Venezuela, I tell them we are moving forward. This referendum is binding, and I will comply with the mandate of the people. The people's voice is sacred. The voice of the people is the voice of God.
Venezuelan election authorities said 95% of the 10.5 million votes they have counted were in favor of creating a new Venezuelan state in the Essequibo, a densely forested region that Venezuela says was stolen when the border was drawn more than a century ago. But but some Venezuelans remain skeptical.
Everything they said is a lie, because I passed by several polling centers and everything was always empty. I don't know where they got that number of people who supposedly voted for the Essequibo.
The government promoted the referendum for weeks, calling it an act of patriotism and using it as a way to gauge Maduro's support ahead of next year's presidential election. Venezuela's long claimed the area, but tensions only increased after large deposits of oil were found in 2015. On Monday, the U.S. State Department said it supported a negotiated settlement.
We support a peaceful resolution of the border dispute between Venezuela and Guyana. The 1899 award determined the land boundary between Venezuela and Guyana should be respected unless or until the parties come to a new agreement or a competent legal body decides otherwise. This is not something that will be settled by a referendum.
It's unclear what steps the Venezuelan government will take to follow through on the result, but any action is likely to be met with international condemnation. In the meantime, Maduro's rhetoric is keeping Guyana on edge. Alessandro Ampietti, Al Jazeera.
British Home Secretary James Cleverly is in Rwanda to sign a new treaty there with the East African nation on the government's asylum plan. The planned policy, first announced in April 2022, would see some asylum seekers sent to Rwanda to claim asylum there. But the plan has hit legal setbacks and was blocked in its previous form by the Supreme Court, which called it unlawful amid concerns about Rwanda's justice system. The government hopes an enhanced treaty and emergency domestic legislation will prevent its scheme from hitting more legal obstacles.
The Home Secretary arrived here in Kigali, the Rwandan capital, in the last couple of hours. He is the third Home Secretary to visit Rwanda in around about 18 months. Priti Patel came out here in April of last year. Suella Braverman was out here in the spring of this year. Now comes James Cleverly. So 3 Home Secretaries, but no migrants yet arriving here. Why? Well, there was a rejection in the Supreme Court of the latest iteration of the government's plan last month, and so the hoped for solution from ministers' perspective is a treaty, an international agreement between Rwanda and the UK. That'll be signed in the next couple of hours, and central to that treaty is addressing the principal concern set out by the Supreme Court, and this is a concern that any migrants that were sent here could end up being sent back to their home country or to another country. And the aim of this treaty and the new laws that will accompany it both here in Rwanda and in the UK aims to ensure that that isn't possible. So that is the centrepiece. There'll be other details that we'll get in the coming hours. The government still hopes and says that it wants to get migrants on planes to Rwanda by the spring. Quite a few people are pretty sceptical about that kind of timescale, but obviously there is an election looming, and being seen to address the issue of small boats with this flagship policy of Rwanda that has failed far is seen as absolutely central to that.
We'll remind you of the headlines right now. Reminder of the headlines: all government employees to receive ex gratia payment of 25% of their monthly salaries. Former Finance Minister Anthony Boson applauds government salary surge for MPs. $23.2 million of outstanding taxes collected under government's one-year amnesty. A new political party is in the making, and its leader is promising to bring hope and change to the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. Also in the news regionally, Venezuela claims large support for annexing oil-rich Guyana territory. Internationally, British Home Secretary James Cleverly visits Rwanda to sign new asylum treaty. Plus, in the sports news, Cedric Marquez to lead Grenada's table tennis team in OCS championships. We wish them the very best. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Stay with the network. Have a good night.